National anthem is it.
I know, but listen, it's a lot of pressure.
No, it isn't. Not if you're Candy Barres.
But listen.
I bet you that ain't the first time she's singing the national anthem at a game. Maybe it's the first time she's singing it at an Atlanta.
In a while, though. In a long time.
Listen, you say you get an offer or you reach out.
Was she supposed to turn that down?
Yeah, if you can't.
Listen, I read the comments on.
If singing live isn't your thing, or maybe the national anthem isn't your song, then you say, I appreciate the offer, but maybe can I get 2 tickets?
I don't think it was that bad. When they posted it on Baller Alert, I ran I almost broke my ankle running to the comments.
And what did they say? What was the consensus?
The people tore her up. I mean, they tore her up. And I don't think it was that bad. It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't Roseanne level.
It was pitchy.
It was pitchy.
It was pitchy.
I'm going to start by saying Haktua.
No, I don't want you to say that. This is our podcast, and it's gross. I don't know.
You think it's
gross?
This
is Rapaport's reality. No, no, don't do that.
You're officially saying don't start Rapaport's reality?
We went over this, babe.
Did we?
We're not going to do an argument in the beginning of our podcast.
Welcome to Rapaport's reality.
Hello.
My name is Michael Rapaport.
My name is Kebe Rapaport.
This is Rapaport's reality, back with another fantastic high-flying episode from Los Angeles, California.
That's it. Sunny California.
We are in West Hollywood, California.
The place to be.
The place to be. We're happy to be here. We are happy to be podcasting. So much to discuss, as always.
So much.
We are excited about a lot of things. We met in California.
We did.
I timed out a great trip.
You know what? It was so romantic. I was coming from New York. You were coming from San Francisco. And I got off the plane, texted you that I landed. You said, I'm about to land. And then you said landed. And we both flew on Delta. But I think you got there first, or you got down to the baggage claim at the same time. Neither one of us. Neither or neither? I don't know.
Don't ask me about English.
Me either. I flunked English. So we both got down there at the same time. I went to pee. And then...
That's a detail that
nobody needs to know. And then I walked out and you were there. I saw you. I recognized you from a distance.
Yes, you did.
Because you're so tall and handsome. And I always see your cashmere sweater and your little hat, your signature hat, New York Yankees hat. And then you saw me for a while and I waved. It was like a when Harry met Sally moment or something like that.
I organized it good. I'm proud of my organizing.
You're so good at the travel organizing.
I don't play games with traveling. I don't fuck around with airports. I don't like the airport to control my destiny. I try to do my best.
I mean, let's face it. We do have a travel person that does it, but you're good.
No, but I said, no, I did this. I did this. I said, we both need to land in Los Angeles at 11 a.m. We landed in Los Angeles at 11 a.m., 10:50, whatever.
Yeah.
We met down there. It was perfect.
It was like literally perfect.
I like that because the airport could really throw you off.
But it was so romantic. And I know you don't like PDA, but we kissed in the airport.
What do you mean? I like PDA.
Well, you say sometimes that you're not really a PDA person.
Well, I'm not a makeout in public, but I'm a kisser, a holder.
We embraced. It's like we hadn't seen each other in a very long time.
Right, but it was just like 3 days. Or 4 days, or 2 days.
It was 4.
3 days. Anyway, we're in Los Angeles. We made an attempt to go to something about her. Couldn't get that to happen.
No.
I don't think that's going to happen this trip. It's no fault to something about her. I believe it's a thriving business. I believe that the sandwiches, the reviews are great. Everybody likes the decor of something about her. Of course, that's Katie Maloney and Ariana Grande's sandwich spot, their dream sandwich spot. We mentioned we wanted to go there. I don't think it's going to be able to happen. However, on the horizon is another big romantic moment. We will be dating at the infamous
I don't know where you're going. Oh, right. Yes.
Malibu, where all the celebrities hang out.
Really?
Fuck yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's like an old 90s thing. I mean,
no.
I've always wanted to go there. And
Nobu Malibu is the one we're going to. That's the hot spot.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like it was in like the 2000s,
No,
late
no, no,
90s.
babe. You haven't been to this one? This is the new
No,
shit.
actually, I haven't. You've been there with Dean.
But this is the one on the water. This is where they
I'm
all
really
go.
looking forward to
They
it.
bust your balls to get a reservation. They gave me the reservation, no problem, but they let you know that they're giving you the reservation. I'm like, you're giving me the reservation whether you want to or not. I'm
How did you
coming
make
in
that
there.
happen?
I
And
called. I said, yo, I'm here. We're coming in, and we need to have, my wife's never been there. They said, no problem. And and we're coming in, and
we're bringing
eating,
the Shapiro's, right?
and we're gonna eat. We're gonna eat that Nobu Malibu.
You're out of all four of us, I think you're the only one that really, really loves Nobu. I just want the atmosphere because I've
The
never
atmosphere
been.
is dope.
From the video you made with Dean long ago, the romantic video you made with Dean,
They don't know
really
who
beautiful.
Dean is, babe. Unless they crossover.
If you're crossover and you're listeners of the I Am Rapaport, or you were a long-standing fan, which most of you are, of Michael Rapaport, and you watched his
sitcom, The Ward Home, the now defunct.
you know Dean, who played his son, who's a very, very funny person, one of my favorite people, Dean Collins. You took Dean there for lunch, which I saw on Instagram.
I didn't know it was so romantic, though. It's a
couldn't
romantic
believe it.
vibe
When I
in
saw
there.
you sitting there, I was like, what are they doing? And they made a video.
They had us by the beach, and there's like water.
I mean, the crashing waves, and it was like a beautiful day. And
I
you guys
thought I was
were-
just going to get a tuna
You guys
roll.
were both dressed nice too. I was like, "What's happening?" It looks suspect.
I didn't know that it was. If they sit you at the good table, it's a vibe there,
Yeah, I'm really looking forward
and it's
to
an
it.
expensive vibe.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
Great.
yeah,
I hope
it's-
you plan on paying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. Other than that, our trip. What do you feel like when you're in Los Angeles?
It's odd. Like I got yesterday when we walked. It's very, very bright and beautiful. A little bit yesterday, I was like, "What do I miss about LA?" I miss the healthy things because I looked in the mirror. For some reason, this hotel has really good lighting. I just noticed. That's why I asked you. I was like, "Do I look okay? Do I feel like I've aged?" Something about LA makes you feel like you're old. Well, I do as a woman. I feel old when I'm in LA. New York
Really?
makes me feel like, you know what? I'm just hitting the pavement. It's okay. We live on the Upper East Side, so there's a lot of old women bent over, horizontal. I feel really great about myself in New York. LA, I'm like, oh shit, like I am old. This mirror in the bathroom here is very bright. I notice I have a tremendous amount of gray hair. You
can't
never
even
tell me.
I don't see any of them.
All of a sudden, it just happened. I'm about to be 55 next month, and there's
shit.
so many gray hairs, and you haven't told me. I never worried about this, but there's a ton. There's tons of them.
I'm looking right now. I don't see
I mean,
any.
I used to have one, and there's a ton of them, and I'm not ready to dye my hair. Anyway, so LA is
shit.
beautiful. The weather's beautiful. I miss just, my best friend. That's it. I really don't miss it, babe. But there's a lot of things. I'm like, oh, creation juice. There's like
It's
accessible
easier
things.
living here.
Yes, and there's like it's easier to be young and youthful and work out and like I got to call my hormone doctor and be like, what are the things you can give me to make me younger really quick in New York that you can't get? Anyway, those are the things I think about when I'm in LA. We walked over to the SoHo House, which we probably should be staying at or not staying at. And then it was like beautiful people there. Everybody was beautiful.
I didn't see that many beautiful people.
I did. When you made me walk around, I was like, what is this place? It was like everybody's very beautiful, well-dressed. New York, it's like really hustle bustle. You have to, look for those people. Like you see them really fast.
LA is it's a one business town. Straight up, period.
Yes.
And those people that we saw at the SoHo House, I didn't notice anybody in particular. I was just kind of meandering through. They're all there.
You're like music.
They're in the music business,
Hollywood,
show business, or
yeah,
something.
you just see that. Or
You're not like a tech engineer at the SoHo House in LA.
You get finance in LA. You just,
No.
Or you just see working people like, delivery people and people on bikes and messenger. Like New York is just hustly, like fast. You're not paying attention to anything but like getting shit done,
Got you.
Anyway, so yeah, I got to work on coloring my hair.
That whole question went back to I got to work on.
Yeah, like now I'm like, dang, I got to go Karen to get my hair colored.
No, babe, I don't even see. You say you have.
You got to get your eyes checked, man, because I cannot believe, or we live in a very dark apartment because I'm mortified.
All right.
Or something's happening with my thyroid, my body, my estrogen, because
This is a woman's. This is the shit.
Sorry, okay.
No,
All right.
I like this. I like this. This is why I like doing this podcast with you, because when you're talking about thyroids and estrogen and gray hairs,
something made me age rapidly. Like,
babe, you're bugging.
No.
Rapidly.
Meaning, like, I remember my mom. She didn't get gray hair. My mom did not get gray hair until recently, and she's 70. What? I'm 55. My mom had me very young. My mom's got to be like 73. So, like, I don't remember my mom. What we saw her recently, she didn't have gray hair, and she doesn't color her hair,
babe.
So I don't know what is happening, but they're everywhere.
Okay. Just don't. You look fantastic.
Yeah, you just love me. But
No,
thank
babe,
you,
you look fantastic. You look fucking fantastic.
I also think your standards. No offense, but you go for other things other than looks.
Babe,
no offense.
you look fantastic. You're
like
bugging.
you like the natural
You
woman.
want me to start posting naked photos of you so people can see how beautiful and how fantastic?
No, and that is going rapidly too. Because since my rotator cuff is messed up, I can't
told you need to go get a shot.
I know. We were dealing with your knee. Now that your knee is fixed, we got to deal with my shoulder. Enough about me. Wow, we usually don't do this. Let's get on to really important things like Salt Lake City, because that is heavy on my mind.
To the producers,
yes, flowers
of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City,
Oof.
They saw what has happened to the other shows, the toxicity. They saw the potential for the toxicity to take over, and they did a U-turn. I don't even want to call it a pivot. They fucking U-turned out of that toxicity. And that premiere, we were watching. I was like, this is
I watched it twice.
Good ass start of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. We must say, and I don't throw this term around lightly, Real Housewife Mary H. Cosby. Damn. She's fucking great.
She's an original.
She's a total original.
Yeah.
They came in. She's now back to being a full-time castmate.
Yes.
They came in. These girls, they don't fuck around. Like, these girls are, I really think, I'm curious to know. I would be really curious, the producers, but also the girls. Like, are they conscious that they were like, we need to pivot out of reality Von Teese and everything that happened? Well, what's that chick's name?
100%. Monica. Yeah.
Because it was looking
100%. You know, remember that the reunion was horrendous. It almost looked like they couldn't recover from that reunion with Monica.
Yes.
It was really, really dark.
She wanted to bring them down.
She wanted to. And then she started the podcast, and her podcast that she was going to go through and tear them down in her podcast. I think they did the right thing. I really want to compliment the producers on the transitions with the flashbacks, how they, I mean, if there were an award for sound, you know, like sound. About sound editing, how they go to each house, they just show the outside of the house, and what's happening on the inside of each house is brilliant. Also, the Salt Lake as a character itself.
Yes.
With the lighting, how it's dark, and the season being winter, like winter is coming, and the lighting, you know, like how it's not bright out. They play on that. It's dark, right? It is the new girl that comes in.
What's her name?
Bronwyn.
Is it Bronwyn?
Bronwyn. Bronwy.
She came in, to quote the great Miley Cyrus, she came in like a wrecking ball.
Wrecking ball.
She came in like a heart-shaped wrecking ball.
Yes, a Saint Laurent
couture.
Couture, okay? And that's first scene. Let me tell you something. We'll go down in history with her on the couch with Heather's friend Denise, I think her name was.
Yes. And Mary H. Cosby.
Listen, let me tell you something. That girl messed up when she came in and she said costume.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
She came in and she said costume. Bye, girl. And she just kept putting her foot in her mouth. Yeah. And Mary H. Cosby, she's just like, I want to meet her because I want to see, like, she seems like she's so overly sensitive to anything and everything.
It's not a put on. This is real.
No, it's for real.
She is. Yeah.
She's way the fuck out there.
Yeah.
She seems like she's a little bit more chill. She doesn't seem as angry because last season they just would put her in the corner and they would just let her talk. She's involving herself.
I think she probably saw the reaction that the fans had about her. and saw what a great reaction it was and said she just decided she wanted to come back, right? That she was like, oh, I could parlay, not that she could parlay it into something, that it was good, that she had a good reaction and that
She follows me on Twitter, babe.
Does she really?
She comments sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, she fucks with me. And
that's amazing.
But I'm like, I don't know if we ever need to meet her.
No.
Because
listen, I'm not.
We don't need to meet any more of them.
No. I'm not.
We've mentioned this before in the past. We've mentioned this many times in the past. As much as you love the reality stars, aside from the Vanderpump people, because they're a little bit more, I don't want to say regular, they're a little bit more conscious. A little bit more. These reality TV stars, the really good ones, it's best to love them from afar.
Sure.
Because when you meet them, it's not the same thing. If they're not in the cut, if they're not drinking, if they're not amongst their peers and all that stuff, it's always disappointing. There's always a little bit of a disappointment or a lot of a disappointment. Not to say that they're not sweet, because we've never met one that isn't sweet, but it is best to just love them from afar. It's not like meeting Channing Tatum or
But you know what, babe? Honestly, I mean, you're the famous one in the family. I got to say that about everybody famous. Listen.
That's true.
But
some of them are cool. Like I met she was cool.
Yes, we met. She was cool, but I don't need to meet her again. I mean, she's friends with a friend of mine, but I don't need. Sorry. She's great, but like I was actually pleasantly surprised. I was like, this is really famous. She comes from a legacy of famous fans.
Yes.
But I was like, whoa, she's really enormous. But still, I was like, okay. Like you could see the thing. Like you could see like, oh, this is a person. There's a lot of ego and there's a lot of, sorry, babe. Like you're really fucking normal. You're really different, babe. Like, but reality is there's something.
Reality stars.
It's different because you're saying, when you're an actor, you're doing so. You give a piece of paper and you're reading. Yes. I was an actor like this. You have to. But when you're saying, "Hey, film my whole life,"
you're nuts.
Listen, if we started doing a reality show, I guarantee you and I would go nuts.
Yeah,
we go nuts. We become those people. We'd be nuts.
Yeah,
we would go nuts because you would have to start.
I would treat it like a performance, but I get what you're saying.
And then we'd go nuts. Imagine we'd start to have to like. Curate and produce and go to sleep thinking about how we're going to do it tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
And then imagine when you get a scene and you have to go to work and do the scene, the toll that takes, and then you have to wash that off of your body. Imagine if you had to do your life like that.
I get it.
That's wild.
I get it. Anyway, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, fucking 2 big Rapaport reality thumbs up because it really was really good.
It's so good. I can't wait.
I know.
I mean,
hopefully it sustains it.
I hope so. I
think they set it up for sustainability.
If that dinner party scene and the lunch, if that's any indication of what's going to happen, it's going to be fantastic.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, the casting is great. The new girl is going to be, I mean, she literally gives every single thing that you want from a reality show. Listen, she brings the fashion. She gives a good read. She's married to an older than her by 26 years, old ass rich husband.
She's got a good sense of humor.
She's everything. So that's going to be fun.
I want to say, babe, did you see OG Candy Barres singing the national anthem at Monday Night Football, the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta versus the team that Travis Kelce plays on, the Kansas City Chiefs?
Yes, because, my 2 worlds have collided because I'm getting into football and the Housewives. And this was crazy for me.
I got to stop you. I got to stop you, babe. You're not getting into football.
I am getting into football.
You wouldn't even let me watch the end of the fucking game.
Well, because we had some reality TV to watch, so we watched.
But how are you getting into football? You're not watching the games. You're getting into football because...
I have the red zone.
Okay, but I don't want you to mislead the fans, and there's so many of them. You misleading them to say that you're getting into football is a little misleading. I would use the word misleading. Like I don't think you're getting into football. Like you're not getting into football. A little bit more this year, but you gotta... Fine. This weekend we'll watch a game.
Okay. What do you mean? I'm not misleading anybody. We're 2 weeks in?
Three.
Yeah, this will be the 3rd weekend.
Yes.
So, I'm into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Candy Barres who of course is a great songwriter. She wrote Scrubs. She wrote some ginormous,
big hits.
Like a lot of TLC songs.
Yep, R&B hits.
Songs we know, songs we don't know, songs that popped off that, you're like, oh shit, she wrote that. But her biggest, I think, is Scrubs TLC. I don't know if she's the sole writer, but she's one of the writers for that song. And she was in the group. She's in the group Escape. She's written songs for Ariana Grande also.
She has?
Yeah, she wrote
that
a song.
I didn't know.
Yeah, Ariana Grande and a Mariah Carey song, which I remember they talked about. Nonetheless, she's in a girl group, and she's a great writer. Candy Barres, and I mean this with no disrespect. I know if she heard this, she'd be pissed.
Well, don't say it. We love Candy. Don't say it.
Well, then let's just play her singing live the national
anthem.
Let
the people decide for themselves.
And that's her singing the other night. Listen, national anthem is it.
I know, but listen, it's a lot of pressure.
No, it isn't. Not if you're Candy Barres.
But listen.
I bet you that ain't the first time she's singing the national anthem at a game. Maybe it's the first time she's singing it at an Atlanta.
In a while, though, in a long time.
Listen, you say you get an offer or you reach out.
Was she supposed to turn that down?
Yeah, if you can't.
Listen, I read the comments on.
If singing live isn't your thing, or maybe the national anthem isn't your song, then you say, "I appreciate the offer, but this maybe can I get 2 tickets?"
I don't think it was that bad. When they posted it on Baller Alert, I ran to I almost broke my ankle running to the comments.
And what did they say? What was the consensus?
The people tore her up. I mean, they tore her up, and I don't think it was that bad. It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't Roseanne level.
It was pitchy.
It was pitchy.
It was pitchy.
It wasn't like Fergie when she did it. It wasn't like a disaster. It wasn't one of these things that you'll hear about forever. But for someone who's been singing their whole life and songwriting their whole life and understands and has been around probably some of the greatest singers ever, whether she's written for them or been in the studio. I mean, she's been in the mix for a long time. You would think she would know, maybe this isn't for me. It's like if somebody said to me, yo, Mike Rap, you want to...
do you want to rap? Do you want to rap?
Yeah, I'd be like,
do you want to do some bars on my album?
Yeah, I ain't got it. It's not for me. Like, at this point, I know I can't rap. My voice don't sound good when I rap. Like, I'm not a writer. I can't. So I would say pass.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, but pass.
In her defense, she has left Housewives of Atlanta. She really is making her mark as an actress. I think she's on a show, Chi-Town.
Yeah. I think that show's canceled. But yeah, I know.
Okay, but she's doing other things. And this was a big audience for her.
Yes.
Right? So she had to say yes. Her first love is singing and songwriting. I'm not mad at her, and I don't think it's that bad. And I feel like we need to give her a break.
All right.
And I love me some Candy.
I love Candy. I all that stuff. One thing we didn't mention about this bathroom and you saying that this bathroom made you feel old is that in this hotel where we are recording this soon to be iconic, soon to be hit episode of Rapaport'S Reality, in this hotel room and in this bathroom, there is, and I've heard a lot about them, there's one of these
You've heard a lot about them from
Toto
who?
toilets.
Yeah, from who? Yeah, the bathroom makes me feel old, but it makes me feel good in my tuchus because
This bathroom has one of those toilets that it's like a computer. It opens up.
I called it a smart toilet. Yeah, it's one
a
of the
smart
It's
toilet.
a bidet in it. It washes your butt. It opens when you walk. Well, although it's been kind of faulty because when I walk in front of it, when we first got here, you're like, this shit doesn't even open. But like when I walk in front of it, it opens.
Yo,
It's warm when you sit down.
that thing.
I begged you for this toilet when we built our house.
And I
begged you, and you said no. It's fine. I mean, you were adamant that we didn't get it. I had the plumber set us up for one because Alan convinced us to get one. You said no, and now guess what? Who wants one now?
Unbelievable.
What do you love about it?
Just because you don't have to flush it flushes by itself. And the name of it is Toto, Toto. And I'll just give them the tagline. It changes the way you shit. or you'll never shit the same. Toto toilet. That should be the tagline.
That's
like
great.
They should have billboards. You'll never shit the same.
Right.
Toto toilet.
Maybe we could get a discount.
Yo, that thing's
It's amazing.
it's good. And I don't want to go into any.
I've never even tried one before, but I just knew for us, the way our lifestyle and who we are and who you in particular are with all your shit issues, that this would have been a really wonderful addition to our beautiful bathroom. And you told me no. But thank God I had him hook it up so that we could have one.
I
well,
was
then
wrong.
get to calling what's his name? What's the guy's name? Our plumber, and let's get it popping.
Yeah, we have to get it popping because that thing is
amazing.
Official. In other news, I will tell you this. I performed comedy in LA last night, and everybody is talking, asking, referencing, making jokes, discussing, talking more, asking me, asking everybody about Puff Daddy.
Really?
It's crazy. I've never seen something sort of recently that I could remember. I don't say ever seen anything, but where I recently remember, especially in Los Angeles, where the curiosity and the wanting to know how it'll play out. What do I know? Like people that I know, yo, what do you know about this? What do you think's going to happen? What do you think's going to happen? This Puff Daddy thing is crazy.
Yeah, I have honestly, when you were doing comedy, I was deep diving. Like I couldn't, it's like a rabbit hole, but you can't find any more information. Like every blog, I went to every single black blog on YouTube to see if I could find, the most obscure rappers, blogs you've never heard of, to see if they're saying anything, and they're all just grabbing from each other, and you're not getting much of anything. I found something about the mom was at the parties. P. Diddy's mom was there. Apparently she's a little wacky, but I can't find anything that we haven't already heard. Right? What I find really fascinating is that here's a guy who nobody ever told no, and he's sitting in hell. Like, imagine. Immediately. And
I think we said this on the last one. There was a 50-50 chance. I asked my inside scoop person, and when I say inside scoop person, that's all I'm going to say. Do you think that he knew he wasn't going to get out? And they said 50-50.
Oh, I did do this, and I fell asleep. There's her Kim Porter's Last Word book.
Yes. Kim Porter being the mother of his twin girls. And his longtime quote-unquote girlfriend.
Girlfriend. And also the mother of Quincy, Albie Shore's son. Who...
Just so people know this, when you see his sons, he's got the one son that looks just like him. He's got the other son, light-skinned kid, Prince or Sean John. Is that his name? What's his
Sean
name?
John was his clothing line.
But whatever. But then there's the one kid who literally is spot on Albie Shore.
Yeah,
because it's Albie Shore's
Quincy.
Actual son.
Yes, and he raised him.
For whatever reason.
P. Diddy raised him. I think because Albie Shore was he was famous before P. Diddy was, right? He was getting famous, and she was with Kim was with him, and P. Diddy came along, and Albie Shore admittedly wasn't raising him.
Right.
So Diddy came in.
But he looks just like Albie Shore.
Yeah. Allegedly, some people say that Diddy was kind of grooming him, right? This is what they're saying now. It's terrible.
They're saying everything
They're saying everything now. But this book, the ghostwriter for this book is like Malcolm T. I don't know. It's a guy's name, right? So the book is now out and people have got their hand on it. You can't really find it now on Amazon. I went and looked. I couldn't find it. But I listened to some random person who has 80,000 followers on her blog and so I put my earbuds on and I started listening to this book. She read it. Not very well, but she read the book. The whole thing. I think there's 18 chapters.
Ugh. And she actually wrote this book, Kim Porter?
Well, allegedly, she said at the end of her life, and I heard early on that she did write this book, and that's why she was allegedly offed, unalived.
Allegedly
by pneumonia. Allegedly not pneumonia. So anyway, the book it's like her journal. Like she's,
right.
And the stuff that's in, I wish I got to find it. I'm going to send it to you. It's crazy because it sounds like legit. There's a part in there where J-Lo comes in pissed after the shooting of Shine
the rapper Shine.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Anyway, if this is really she read it. I mean, the last page says something like, I hope that one day all this stuff comes out about who he really is. I mean, it is crazy. It could be somebody that was around them that knew all this stuff and wrote the book, but it gets darker and darker. And you know what? All I hope is that he really gets what he deserves.
Man, what a piece of shit. Yeah. What a fall from fucking grace. I mean, all these clips that are coming out. No, at one point, fall from grace. What a fucking crazy thing. But I mean, people are just obsessed with it. But I don't think any of these rumors, there's going to be everybody's coming to the fire and everybody has this and everybody wants to be a part of it and share this.
Or not. A lot of people don't want to be a part of it. Oh, yeah.
Now no one's at the parties.
Yeah.
I said this once. I've said this before. I was at the early part of the parties. Everybody was at the early part of the parties. I mean, there's not a celebrity that wasn't at even Howard Stern was talking about he went to one of the parties in the Hamptons. But this is the normal,
the white party.
Yeah, this is
I think Rosie O'Donnell lived next door to him and she posted that she was invited and she showed up in her pajamas with her kids and she got turned away.
Yeah, but that's not the...
We're not talking about those parties.
We're talking about the after
party.
We're not even talking about the after party. We're talking about the after. But it's just insane because everybody was talking about it. On comics on stage, fans, in the comedy club, what about Puffy? What about the parties? What about the baby oil? It's just what? It's insane.
The baby oil is just disgusting. I just don't get it.
Nobody needs 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
No, we talked about it. I just find the whole thing, you know what the truth of the matter is, just like Jeffrey Epstein, that whole thing, we're never, ever going to know.
We might.
I don't think so.
If Jeffrey Epstein had lived and he went to trial, we would have known.
But I think like him, we're never going to know. I think there's too many people of power that are involved for us to know.
I don't think he's going to off himself.
You don't?
Nope. I don't think he's going to off himself. I don't think, unless he gets killed in jail, and there is no trial, which it seems...
You think Jeffrey Epstein offed himself?
No, I don't think he offed himself, but I think he kind of wanted to die. I don't know. It's crazy. It's sick. It's twisted. It's super fucking dark. And I'm just glad that...
I want no parts of it.
Huh?
I want no parts of. After I listened to that woman read the book of what possibly, I'm like, if this stuff is really true, these people are darker than dark. Like the stuff that she was saying, it's those parties were rich satanic ritual stuff. He was into voodoo. She said, Kim was he started getting into voodoo. He was you like this lifestyle? This is what we got to do.
Voodoo, doo-doo. I don't want nothing to do with
whatever.
None of that shit. I like to get in bed around 8:30, turn the fucking Housewives on.
The good pint of Talenti.
Yeah, and shut it down. And fortunately, that's always been what I lean towards. That's never been. So I'm just
thank goodness.
Super duper glad. And I'm super duper glad that you guys have been rocking with us. I'm super duper glad that we get to do Rapaport's Reality. And I'll be super duper gladder if you tell a friend to tell a friend. You subscribe, rate, and review the world's most needed requested podcast regarding all things popular culture, all things reality TV, and of course, the relationship of the Rapaport's. Rapaport's reality. We are done, babe?
Yes, we're done. I think that's it.
All right. Love you, babe.
Love you.